You won't hear him coming, but you'll feel it when he arrives. They say the loudest ones dominate the league, but he's rewriting that script without a word. He's not just Oklahoma's franchise. He's a new blueprint for power and silence. One night it's 38 at Madison Square Garden. Effortless, untouched. The next it's Paris Fashion Week. Front row at Rick Owens, still as sculpture, dressed in matte black. Cartier on the wrist, Loewe on the frame. No chains, no noise, just gravity. On the court, he doesn't run the game. He slows it, shapes it, conducts it. At 26, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander isn't juggling roles. He's merging worlds, turning basketball into fashion and movement into message. This isn't just sport. This is curated motion, a silhouette, a system, an SGA takeover. Born on July 12, 1998 in Toronto. Raised in Hamilton. But this isn't a story of loud roots or inner-city drama. It's the story of a mind built in stillness, in structure, in patience. His mother, Charmaine, was a track athlete. His father, Vaughn, trained him with quiet intensity. They didn't raise a star, they raised a student of the game, of rhythm, of restraint. As a kid, Shai wasn't the loudest in the gym. He was the one in the corner, watching every drill like film. When others flexed for attention, he studied spacing. When others rushed plays, he waited until the court opened like a chessboard. He wasn't a top 10 recruit, no prep school hype, just steady work through UPlay Canada, a small AAU team he turned into a name. At Hamilton Heights, he sharpened. At Kentucky, he earned. No headlines, no handouts, a quiet rise. By mid-season, he wasn't just starting, he was leading. 16 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, all with surgical control. When pressure hit, he slowed the game. When chaos came, he became the still point. No flex, no noise, pure results. And then the league took notice. Drafted 11th in 2018 by Charlotte, immediately traded to the Clippers. He showed flashes in LA, smooth, poised, ahead of his years. But Oklahoma City wasn't just a chapter. It was transformation. By 2025, the Thunder made it official. 4 years, $285 million. The richest deal in league history. Not just a contract, a statement. At over $71 million per year, it became the highest annual salary in NBA history. More than LeBron, more than Steph, more than KD at their peaks. But here's the truth. That money wasn't about hype. It was earned through numbers, through silence, through nights that felt like poetry in motion. In the 2024-25 season, Shai didn't just play, he dominated. He led the league with 32.7 points per game, breaking down defenses with surgical precision and rhythm you can't teach. Not once, not occasionally, but night after night, with 75 straight games over 20 points, 49 over 30, and 4 over 50. He became the only player since Michael Jordan to win MVP, Finals MVP, and the scoring title in the same season. This wasn't a hot streak, it was a masterclass. This was not volume scoring, it was volume control. He made the game slow down, then bent it to his tempo. Off the court, he's not a trend follower. He's not just stylish, he's a visual architect. Every fit is structured, every detail intentional. Raf Simons with edge, Margiela without noise, vintage Dior that doesn't flash, it flows. Shai doesn't wear fashion, he orchestrates it. No logos, no chaos, just alignment. Fear of God beneath clean Japanese lines. Mohair coats draped like they belong in a jazz solo. Earth tones, sculpted silhouettes, elevated calm. His stylist doesn't follow trends. They build rhythm. Because Shai's look isn't made to impress. It's made to command stillness. A slow walk, a still face. Luxury, not shouted, but designed. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't just move in style. He arrives like a signature. His car collection isn't loud, it's sculpted. Each vehicle, a statement of controlled power, designed like his game, refined, rare, intentional. A Mercedes-AMG 63 for everyday dominance. Matte black, lifted, armored in silence. A Maybach S 680 Virgil Abloh edition, cream on cream, commissioned before it dropped. Part fashion, part sculpture, part legacy. Then there's the Lamborghini Urus, wrapped in deep obsidian, custom-forged wheels catching just enough light to make you pause. And when he wants the street to bend, a neon green Huracan Evo. Loud by design, driven with precision. Because Shai doesn't race, he glides. Even his Tesla Cybertruck, sharp-edged, postmodern, electric, mirrors his brand. Futuristic, minimal, unapologetically different. He doesn't collect for clout. He curates, every machine an extension of his mindset. Focused, elevated, and always ahead of trend. Because for Shai, transportation isn't about getting somewhere. It's about how you arrive and what you bring with you when you do. Tucked into Nichols Hills, the most exclusive corner of Oklahoma City, stands Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's private sanctuary. Purchased for $3.9 million, the home doesn't shout status. It whispers control. 7,000 square feet of sculpted calm, 5 bedrooms, 6 baths, clean lines, black granite. He lives here with his wife, Haley, and their son, Aries, a home built not for spectacle, but for structure. The master suite is expansive, yet still. The living room, sunlit, angular, centered around a low leather chair, not for guests, but for reflection. Outside, Japanese gardens curve into quiet corners. Inside, every surface speaks of silence, order, and discipline. His wealth? Already 8 figures. But he doesn't need to show it. The $285 million extension? Just the baseline. Because for Shai, wealth is quiet, but always advancing. He's built partnerships, not endorsements. Converse gave him creative control, and he returned with capsule drops that sold out in minutes. Not performance gear, statement pieces. He's invested in Toronto real estate, rumored shares in emerging wellness brands. During the season, he lives in Oklahoma City, anchored in Nichols Hills, where the walls are still and the days are structured. It's where the work happens, where silence sharpens. But when the games pause, Shai shifts coasts. In Los Angeles, his second home moves at a different tempo. Softer light, louder art, deeper access. Fashion meetings, creative sessions, curated rest. OKC is focus, LA is expansion. And in both, Shai remains the same. Measured, composed, completely his own. He doesn't just travel, he composes presence, global reach, private rhythm, complete control. Private jet to Paris, villa in Tulum. No trail, because for Shai, luxury isn't broadcast, it's embodied. He's been seen dining in Kyoto's hidden omakase bars, spotted at Chateau Marmont in LA, sipping tea, not tequila. In Milan, conversations with stylists, not club promoters. His calendar doesn't chase fashion weeks, it shapes them. His inner circle is small, grounded in family and built with intention. There are no entourages, no yes men, just structure. His mother, Charmaine, remains his foundation, the quiet presence behind his clarity. His father's lessons still echo in the way he moves, balanced, measured, unshaken. And his cousin, Nick Eel Alexander Walker, isn't following in his footsteps, but walking beside him. 2 careers, 1 standard. Discipline, elevation, respect. And there's a team behind the restraint. Brand managers, recovery specialists, legal advisors. But their job isn't to hype, it's to shield. Because Shai isn't building a player, he's building permanence. This isn't flash, this is foundation.